It was 40-something last night, yes. The tree stink is fall.
About 30-something.
Yeah. We had a little tree that's only 1,000. Yeah, it's, summer is raining home
Yeah,
quickly.
it is. I mean, technically, I guess it's not summer anymore, but.
The good thing for us is with the weather cooling down, we're busy. We're
Oh,
extremely
people are
busy.
People are getting set for the
Yeah.
getting their fall work.
And the landscapers are going crazy.
I know Weaver has been over at Cardinal now for the last week and a half. They put in a whole bunch of trees. They're all red maples. All the way going all the way around.
We'll call a meeting to order. First thing on the agenda is the approval of the June 2024 minutes. Everybody's had a chance to read them. Any changes, corrections, additions? If not, need a motion to accept.
I move that we accept the minutes from June.
Right? Got a motion, need a second?
I'll second.
Motion and a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thank you. Unfinished business, Gateway Grove Park.
Yeah, as many of you know, in our 5-year master plan, it called for a park on the west side of the city, and we had the opportunity to rise when the Gateway Grove development was there. So we sought the board's permission and to proceed, and I'm pleased to announce that we have reached that milestone. The land was generously donated by Kerry Groninger. It's been officially deeded to the city, so we were able to start installing the playground, the benches. Our park staff has already installed a multi-playground structure, a couple of spinners, 2-bay swing that has a parent and infant swing in it, several benches, and all of that was also donated by Kerry Groninger. They purchased all the equipment, so our guys are installing it. They purchased everything and donated the land. So we're currently awaiting a replacement part that it was shipped, the wrong part. That's supposed to be sent out Thursday. That's the only piece they've got to install yet. We've got wood fiber coming tomorrow to start to put in there. So everything's coming to plan. So I would say in the next couple of weeks, we'll see that be completed. But with this now, our 20th park, the only thing left is to give it a name. And I had a conversation with Kerry yesterday, and he would like for his family to discuss this and decide a name for the park. And I said, that's fine. I don't need to know tonight. Discuss it with your family and bring it back, and we'll have a name for the park next meeting. That's the intention anyhow. So once that name is chosen, we'll do a park sign, and then we'll look forward to ribbon cutting for that new park, our 20th park. So
That's wonderful.
any questions? Yeah.
That he donated the land and the equipment.
Yes. Yeah.
Do we have somebody who writes thank you notes?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, I think it's, we did this, I look back at the history, Bixler Park was named after somebody, Kerr Park, Krebs Park. I mean, I think it's only fitting that they donated the land and the equipment that we give them the right to name the park, so. Any other questions on the progress?
Anybody
out
have
there?
anything else?
I just
Okay.
think it's really exciting that we have another neighborhood, I haven't put eyes on the park. Is it a small pocket park?
It is.
or-
It's kind of like a Kerr Park or something like
Okay.
that, with swings and playgrounds and spinners. And we've had several families walk by it already, anticipating using it,
Oh,
and they're coming from
great.
Center Street and everywhere. So
Yeah, I drove by it before I came over here. It's nice. It'd be a nice park. Yep.
Exciting.
Kerr Park looks really good with the new artwork in it.
thank you.
It's-
Yeah.
It brightens it up. It's just really nice looking.
All right, thanks.
Yep.
New business, Hoosier Lakes Radio Club.
Yeah, I've asked Greg Schaefer to come and address the board. So Greg, if you want to go up to the microphone there, that'd be great. We got to get you on TV. I don't want to make you nervous or anything.
Anyway, good evening. My name's Greg Schaefer, and I'm the Oxcom manager for Kosciuszko County. I work closely with Kip Shooter, who's the Kosciuszko County Emergency Manager. I help him with the emergency communications during emergencies and large events in the county. I'm also a member of the Hoosier Lakes Radio Club. I have with me the president of the Hoosier Lakes, Gary McDaniel. Another member, Brian Wells, he's also the Aries emergency coordinator for the county. We're here tonight to formally request permission to utilize a portion of Byer Park, which is on the west side of Pike Lake, including the restroom facilities, pavilion, and parking lot for a 24-hour period on June 28th and 29th of 2025, which is next June. The Hoosier Lakes Radio Club is a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting amateur radio as a hobby and service to our community. Our members are passionate about technology, communication, and emergency preparedness. This year, our club organized and provided communications for the Shamrock Shimmy 5K and the Kosciuszko County Fair Parade. All members have their own equipment and provide these services for free. Our club is one of the most active clubs in Indiana. Members of our club travel all over Indiana for events, for practice, for emergencies. A quick description of our club activities is as follows. A few members just supported a motorcycle ride this past weekend in Marshall County. It was a benefit ride for vets. Club members, including myself, have supported the IT-100, which is a 30-hour, 100-mile cross-country run at Chain Lake State Park. A few of us have traveled to Indianapolis to help communications for the Indy 500 Marathon and Indy 500 Parade, along with numerous other marathons that we help support. October, a few of us are going to go to Chicago to support the Chicago Marathon. We're planning a field day event, an annual nationwide activity where amateur radio operators set up temporary stations to demonstrate our capabilities and provide emergency communication exercises. This event is crucial for us to maintain our operating skills and readiness to assist in times of crisis. We understand and respect the park's mission and the importance of maintaining a clean and safe environment. We propose to reserve the area for exclusive use during the event, bring our own equipment, including tents, tables, and generators, clean up the entire area upon departure, leaving no trace of our presence, coordinate with park officials to ensure minimal disruption to park visitors and making this a successful event. We believe that hosting our field day event at Byer Park will not only benefit our club members, but also offer a unique opportunity for the public to learn about amateur radio and its importance. We are requesting the use of the park at no cost or a reduced rate, as this event is a nonprofit, volunteer-driven service to our community. We are not requesting any security, as there will be at least one member from the club on site for the 24 hours. We will respect the residents of the condos next to Byer Park. Also, if this park is not an option, we'd like to think about the boat launch area at Pike Lake. And being on the lake is good for propagation for our radios, as the water reflects our signal better. I'm also offering our services at this time for free for the park board and for Parks Board and community for any event that you would like to have communications for. I think I've talked to you about that. And if anyone would like to see what we're going to be doing next year, we'll be doing the same sort of thing this weekend at Playmore Campground near Bremen, starting Saturday at 11 a.m. and going till Sunday 11 a.m. We're going to call it Campgrounds on the Air. You won't be able to miss us. We have a 63-foot blow-up tower. So, but I thank you for your time and consideration, and we look forward to your positive response.
What was the date on that again?
The June 28th and 29th.
Is that a weekend?
It is, it's
Saturday
Saturday.
afternoon to Sunday afternoon.
We just looked on the calendar too, and it is available that weekend, so I want to make sure of that before you make a decision. But Greg has been down to our office a couple times and offered to help Stephanie or our staff or in any way, shape, or form with our events or anything like that too. So, I mean, this used to be a common thing, and I think it's kind of a lost art. Am I right, Greg? I mean, and I
Yeah.
think it's very intriguing. I used to have a neighbor that did this, and I mean, I'd go over there and he'd talk to Germany. It was just crazy. I mean, but I don't want to take over the
No,
show, but I
it's
just,
fine.
yeah.
Comments, questions?
And you said so exclusive use, so it would be for your event, but is it open to the public to come and view what you're doing and all of that though?
Yes, absolutely. We have signs up that says public welcome. They're welcome to come and use the radio, look and see what equipment we have. Yeah, we encourage that actually.
Yeah.
It's also a public education event,
Is it shortwave radio?
amateur radio, a little different, but yes, same principle.
Is this using the parking area?
Yeah, we'd like,
In addition
maybe
to
use like
into
the back
park
half
itself,
of the,
it's the entire parking area
Uh,
next to the condos, right?
probably use like the back half of the parking lot
Okay, and the
there.
rest would be for
Yeah,
patron parking.
right.
Any more questions, comments? Do we have a motion?
Is there any precedent, Larry, from granting something like that?
I know in the past, we did that for the carp fishermen. They came a couple times in the past years. They had fished overnight, 24 hours. I think this is a little more beneficial because it is an educational thing as opposed to the carp fishing was just a tournament. But that's about all I can think of that's been done. Yeah.
I think it's a benefit to the community, and I know you do work with, like you said, Kip Shooter a lot, and so I don't, the dates are open. I don't, unless anybody has a other issue, I'd make the motion to go ahead and approve the June 28th through the 29th, 2025 for the Hoosier Lakes Radio Club.
For free?
Yes.
Okay. Have a motion, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Motion and a second, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? There you go.
Thank you very
You
much.
got
Thanks,
it.
Rick.
And if you have any more questions, you know how to get a hold of me.
Absolutely. Yep.
All right,
Yep.
thank
Yep.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We also teach classes, so if you'd like to learn that. We're teaching a class right now, a young educator. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck with your event.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, Young Tiger Football.
So as you guys know, this past Saturday, we had our 20-year celebration of the naming of Fribley Field. And we wanted to come and thank you guys for all of your support from the day that we started and your continuing support. On Saturday, we had challenge coins made, and we would like to present you with your own challenge coins. With all the hard work that the Parks Department, Sean and Larry and their crews have helped us with, I would put our field up against any field in the nation. It's just amazing what we have down there. We really appreciate everything that the Park Board has allowed us to do. So thank you.
Well, thank you for all the work you guys put into helping our kids down there. It's a great deal, and the Fribley family I know well is a great family, and I'm sure they appreciate everything you do.
It was a great event Saturday. I mean, you had congressmen there, you had, Bart Curtis talked. I mean, it was just, it was moving. It was something. It was a great day. Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, let's do that.
You wanna, okay.
Thank you.
Or, yeah, you can stay right there and I can, do you just wanna come down, Larry, or?
No, I think we ought to have the board
Okay.
come over here and take a picture. What do you think?
Okay.
Let's do that. Let's go over and take a picture.
So I'm curious, when you have people, teams from other communities come in, what sort of comments do you hear from them about our facilities? Are we lacking anything, or is it like, oh my gosh, we love it?
They love it. Everybody loves coming down to play, so.
Said Portland, right?
Over here.
Yeah. You answer the phone.
I'm just used to more work.
Well, you're not going?
Oh, you got one.
Oh, no. Nope.
Did everybody get one?
Yeah, that balances it out, okay. All right. Oh, yeah, that's good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.
Suzanne, do you feel left out?
No, not at all.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I am happy to stay where I'm at.
Yes, that softball field, yeah. 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 Thank you.
In this building.
Hey, Andy, you want to share with the board how many kids we have this year?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So we have just over 200 football players registered, and I believe it's just over 100 cheerleaders.
Wow.
It's
That's a lot of cheerleaders.
yes, yes.
No,
We actually-
it was great down there Saturday to see all the cheerleaders together as one. I mean, we had the high school in there too as well, and they were all cheering together, and all the football
Yes.
teams setting. I mean, it was just great to see, all the youth come together and get to witness that, and then, know what they're supporting and playing for. So
Yeah,
it was-
I think it educated both the players, the parents, and some community members that didn't know about it. So.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you, Andy.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you guys.
Good luck this season.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, maintenance report.
Yeah, so like Larry touched on, the Gateway Grove Park area is nearing completion. We're just waiting on the one part to be shipped, and engineered wood fiber should begin tomorrow. After that, or also in the meantime, we have a little bit of grade work to do on the outside of the play area, and we're gonna plant some fresh grass seed and dress it up, and a little bit of cleanup over there. So we ought to have that wrapped up pretty quick. Also, we installed footers for the new artwork that's gonna come to Central Park. The street department came in after the footer install, and they poured a concrete pad around the area as well, and there's also gonna be a bench installed there. So I believe the artwork install is gonna start this week sometime, and it ought to be pretty neat when it's all said and done over there.
Actually start Wednesday. They're planning on to install Wednesday, Thursday, and finish up Friday, and then I'll jump right in here if I can, Sean.
Yeah,
And did you all get your invitation to the reflection? Okay. Because the unveiling is from 4 p.m. to 5:30 with comments at 4:30. So I want to make sure you're all invited to that too. So,
Is the artist going to be at the install?
yes.
Okay, because I know she said something to me about bringing some of our clients over, some of the artists who worked on the piece, to be there for the install.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
she was. She called me today and said they should be there at about 9:30
Okay,
tomorrow. So,
great, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're excited to see that in place. I think it's going to be an awesome addition to Central Park. Also, we have all the story walk bases installed, waiting on the stories to be added. And I believe the plan for that is September, is that right, Stephanie?
Yeah, I
Okay.
will touch base on that a
Thank
little
you.
bit. Yeah.
So on our end, we agreed to install the bases and the signboards and have them ready for the library to come in and add their stories. So we're ready to roll on that end. Touching back a little bit, since we didn't have a July meeting, we had quite a bit of storm cleanup when the storms rolled through early in July. Several trees were down in Lucerne Park and a couple other parks throughout the city. Guys worked pretty hard, got all of that cleaned up. And then also we completed the Kerr Park artwork install, Bill, that you touched on. And Jacob Mackey came and installed the butterfly garden plants in there as well. So I don't know if it's going to be a certified Monarch way station, but it's all the same plants that he did on the one over by Center Lake there. So we're really excited to see how those turn out next year when they come in full bloom. And
That was the Milk Holmgren art that was put in. at
yeah,
the
that was
park?
the 3-piece. I forget what it was called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that, so one of our classmates, Milt's daughter, one of our classmates happened to be in town and drove past.
Oh, she
before
see
I
it?
had a chance, and they took pictures of it, and so they put it on our class page, and it
Oh,
was
that's
on-
great.
And Diane Holmgren, his daughter, was really pleased.
Do
with
they,
it.
they approve it then?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Good,
yeah,
great.
she's really pleased with it.
I think that turned out really well. It was pretty neat and kind of a simple design for the border and stuff, but it's really clean and adds some color right there as you're walking by, so you can't hardly miss it when you're passing by it. Last thing really, we've lost almost all of our summer seasonal help. We have one guy left. That's Don. He waters all the flowers in town. He's been a trooper all summer, and we'll probably have him on through Labor Day weekend, and then we'll go into fall mode. And I believe that's it.
Okay.
I do have a plaque coming for that artwork at Kerr too. It's called Primary Trio is what it's called.
Okay, yeah.
And Justin from the planning department has ordered the plaque, and once we get that, we'll put that in there as well, like we did for the Joker and for the totem pole and everything. So,
Questions, comments?
Just a question on the wood fiber. Is that blown in?
No, we kind of dump it and spread it. It can be blown in.
Okay.
If you have it contracted out, there's companies that have a
That
blower
will do
truck.
that? I
Yeah.
just was curious.
We save quite a bit of install money just doing it ourselves. It may take a little bit longer, but,
Okay.
yeah.
And this isn't a real big park either, so.
It's a pretty big play area in there
Yeah.
though, yeah, but.
it takes about 110 cubic yards to fill it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So we got a couple truckloads coming tomorrow, and
Just curious.
yeah.
Yeah, we're ready to shuttle all that in now that we've lost all of our summer help. The guys are kind of joking about that,
Yeah.
but that's all right, it's good for us.
Yeah. Okay, next up, recreation report.
Okay, so we had a lot of rainouts over the summer, but a lot of our bigger events we were able to have. So I'm going to go back to Family Carnival, which was Friday, July 26th. We had a record turnout for that one. It was great. And then this last Friday, we wrapped up our summer concert series, and we had the Hubie Ashcraft Band. I'm estimating about 450 people for that one. It was hard to tell. We had a lot of people moving around. So that was a great turnout. Like I said, those are over now for the summer. I also applied for an IAC grant in the amount of $4,000, and I'm happy to announce that we have received that. The board accepted it last Friday, so, and I got that in the amount of $4,000. So everything we applied for, we were able to get. I do want to talk about the Story Walk, the collaboration between us and the Warsaw Community Public Library. All of you got an invitation tonight. That will be set for Monday, September 9th at 10:15 a.m. Thank you, Jill. Out at the Bayer Farm Trail. We will have opening remarks, the ribbon cutting, and then we're actually going to do the story walk with the library, and then Lene and I will have crafts inside the Fireman's Building after that's over. So I hope all of you can make that. This Friday night will be the last family movie night for the summer. That will be out at Lucerne Park at 7:30, and the movie is Wonka. And then Lene is working really hard on getting Tech to Truck finished, which will be on Saturday, September 21st, from noon to 3 at Central Park. And then this fall, we will be going back to our senior paint classes, and we're adding some other art classes to that lineup. So lots of stuff still happening.
Those senior paint classes go over really good.
They definitely do. Like I said, we raised the price when we talked about it, and you guys approved that. But I think $6 is still very affordable. And we already have people coming down from the senior center asking us when we're going to start those back up. So our first painting, I just got the picture, will be a sunflower. It's really pretty. So.
Great.
And then I am working on Fall Family Fun and have that almost completely finished and ready to go for Friday, October 4th. So,
Questions, comments, anybody?
A lot of people.
yeah,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Next up is other matters.
Yeah, I've got the recognition of Adam Howard, who was voted by his peers as the Caught in the Act of Caring Award for the month of June. Adam exemplifies what it means to truly care for others. He consistently is putting his fellow team members first, offering support, and lending a helping hand. We're just grateful to have Adam on our team. So congratulations to Adam for the Caught in the Act of Caring June Award. And then since we did not have a meeting in July, we have the Park Patron Comforter Award. Rob Moyer, excuse me, I can't pronounce his name right. Rob Moyer was chosen by his peers as the Park Patron Comforter Award. Rob goes out of his way to make everybody feel welcome in our parks. Through engaging conversations and providing helpful information, Rob ensures that each patron experiences is a positive one. He's a valuable asset to our team. Rob works at Central Park, and there's not a person that doesn't go by at Central Park that he doesn't engage and talk with and try to help out. So, it's just, it's really nice to have somebody work like that, and congratulations to Rob for that award as well, so,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Good deal.
We're actually, we had a Monday morning session, Monday. We were finishing up the John Wooden Pyramid, and we invited the mayor to come down and talk a little bit about his experience with John Wooden. And we presented that award to Rob that morning, and so Jeff got to see that as well. So it was just a good team-building morning for all of us, so.
And I assume all the seasonal employees are gone, they've all fled back to.
We've got all
school
but
and-
one. Sean's still, we've got a gentleman that's doing the flowers uptown. He's still
That's
on
right.
board, so yeah. Yeah, but the lifeguards, skate park, and the maintenance staff, they're all back in college or high school or somewhere, yeah. So
Anything else?
that's all I've got,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. That was quick.
Too bad, was it?
Okay, we had our Gateway Grove Park is almost open, ready to
Getting
go.
close.
Radio Club request approved, and Young Tiger football, those coins are really awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all looked at them or not, but those are really nice. Okay. Need a motion to adjourn.
I move that we adjourn.
Motion, need a second?
I'll second.
Motion and a second, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay.
Great.
Thank you, gang.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, this isn't park business, but on September 13th, Friday the 13th, but it's good luck for us. Cardinal, we're going to have our official ribbon cutting and open